know we haven't really fully come to know your character Bard yet, but from
You
what we
will.
know about him right now, I like him. I think he's a good man. Why were you drawn to him?
Well, he's not all he makes out to be at the beginning of the film. You know, there's way more to Bard than meets the eye, and a lot of it he's been suppressing. It's his past that he doesn't want to talk about anymore. You know, he lives quite a lowly life, looks after his 3 children. He's a widow. You know, he's not got much going on, poor boy. You know, he's just out to make an extra few coins from these dwarves, and then they cause absolute chaos. So there's a lot going on in Bard's life, and you know, he ends up doing incredible things that you wouldn't expect from him at the beginning of his story.
Had you read the book before you came onto this project?
I had, yes.
So you were probably really excited then when you
I
knew
was.
that you would
I
have
was
the
also
chance.
excited because I knew that they were going to do more and with Bard's character and allow Bard to have a little bit more breathing space in the film so that we could get to know his family, understand him a little bit better, his heritage, his ancestry, and how that played a part in why he has a voice in the film.
And do you get any input into that?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
How much input? What would you say is one of his nuances that maybe was your idea?
His accent was very much me, and that was something that they saw and liked, and so they asked if I would do my Welsh accent, which is very nice. And so, you know, sometimes we'd have to tweak the dialogue just slightly so that I actually was saying it in the Welsh way so that it sounded correct. So
That's
yeah.
cool, but it probably felt really natural. Then did it not
Very
really
natural,
feel
yeah.
like too much of a character then? Or was it still
No, I
an
still
extreme
felt
character
much.
for you?
Still didn't feel like Luke. I did definitely feel like Bard the Bowman, but it was quite fun doing my own accent.
Right. This film is so beautifully made and it's so artistic. I can watch one scene and there are so many things to look at. I'm just
That's
so
right.
in awe.
Yeah, it's one of those movies you would need to watch over and
Right.
over again. It's there is so much to see, and this film, because it has such a pace, you know, you don't really get chance to absorb because it's moving so fast and there's so much going on. It's actually one of those you will sit back and go, okay, let's just take a breather and let's just watch it again properly. You know?
Did you also feel that way while you were shooting this film? Like
No,
maybe there's
not
so much
not
happening.
as much. No, because there's a lot to do and there's a lot of downtime on film sets, especially a film of this size, because sometimes the sets had to be redressed and things had to be reset, and it sometimes takes hours and hours. So no, it felt a little calmer on set.
How would you describe the set of Laketown? What was it really like in person?
It was incredible. It was literally a town. There was no fake walls. It was all real. It was all wood.
So you're actually running through all those different
Yes,
alleys?
all those alleys
So
really
cool.
existed, and it was a huge set. It was on the King Kong stage in Wellington, where Peter built the stage for when he did King Kong, and it's the biggest sound stage in the Southern Hemisphere. So, and they flooded it. They made a huge lake, and then in that lake they built this huge town. It was breathtaking.
Made in Hollywood.